I'm going to move my appreciate you, D9. I'm going to move my finances to open gym only. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate
Should
this.
have should have sent that as a super chat.
Word, word. I would definitely have appreciated those finances, man. The NBA season is among us. I'm actually extremely excited. We have two teams that I'm actually very excited to watch: the Lakers, Suns, Nuggets, and Warriors playing. And bro, I'm excited. Who do you think is gonna win tonight? We'll kick that off first.
Look at me answering the same questions as on the panel. I said I got Nuggets winning, home court advantage in Denver, first game of the season.
My bad.
Altitude adjustment for the Lakers. So I was like, I don't think they're gonna win first game of the season. That altitude, cool.
But
Um,
the altitude. I'm sorry, but the altitude don't play a factor until like you're like in the mid season, mainly because you got full rest and everything. This is the first game. The altitude doesn't really mean as
nah, that
much.
altitude hits you, man.
Oh, okay, okay.
Altitude hits you. First 5 minutes, you can't breathe. So I think that adjustment, no matter where you're playing, it's gonna be difficult to play through that. So I got Denver winning that one, and then not Lakers, Warriors, Phoenix. I didn't actually make a pick for that one. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Warriors. I'm gonna pick both home teams to win. No Bradley Beal, maybe no Devin Booker.
What? Maybe no Devin Booker. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, they're gonna mess up my bets.
I was gonna say, do you have some money on this or something? Because that sounded emotional.
Yes, bro.
Um,
I got some SGPs going on. I need
he
Devin
might
Booker.
be a game time decision, I think.
Oh, Jesus, that means I got to switch up everything. It actually makes it easier to guess who's gonna do what then if he's not playing. But still, it's like, come on, bro. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch everything. KD 27,
Oh, Booker
6 and
is
6.
playing. Apparently, Booker is playing. KB's in the chat saying he's playing
He's
with all
playing.
caps. Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet. Because
There you
they
go.
got him on the line. They got him on the line right now. They usually don't put him on the line. Well, you never know. They always switching it up on FanDuel. So don't. I mean, or whatever. So don't worry about that. But but so yeah, I'm picking the Suns. I think KD and Devin Booker, as long as Devin Booker's playing, KD and Devin Booker going really remind people what they're doing. But actually, I think tonight's going to be a pretty high scoring game on both sides. The title of the video is Anthony Davis and his revenge season incoming. I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of people have been on the AD MVP train. I really think that this is the year where he's going to be in MVP nods. What he was doing last season in the limited time, I think it was phenomenal, especially before the trade deadline happened. He was just playing out of this world, right? So I think he's gonna be able to continue that, especially with LeBron James. I'm assuming is taking the back seat that he was doing towards the end of the season. I think AD is going to be phenomenal, the best defender in the league. On top of being the best defender, I think he's going to have like 26, 27 a night. Right now, AD is on the line at 23 and a half. I'm choosing the over every single time on that one. I think he's going to have 25 and 10. Uh, and I think he's going to have a monster game because you got to remember, they are facing the Nuggets right now. And I'm pretty sure that AD in the regular season should fully healthy should be able to torch that defense. Should already.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be an interesting game. But I said I don't take the first few weeks of the regular season like too heavily. It doesn't show like what teams competing or whatever to me because most teams are still adjusting. Most teams aren't even in full game shape. Although this preseason felt very long, so maybe this preseason was longer than other ones. I don't know, but most teams take a few weeks or maybe even a month to get into the full flow of the season. So that's when I'll start hyper analyzing things. Right now, I'm just here happy that there's NBA basketball back, but the season starts tomorrow for me, so I don't even care about these 2 games
For
for
the
real. But
Houston Rockets. What a nasty guy. For everybody who's
Pablo versus Jalen Green, first game.
I can't wait. I can't wait to watch. Honestly, I cannot wait to watch the Houston Rockets. I can't wait to watch Paolo. I'm actually a huge Paolo fan. I love what he did last season. And I agree with Damo on this. I'm confused on why not a lot more people is not talking about the rookie of the year that had a great year last season, right? 20 points per game. He averaged for the season, and that's just getting under like not even noticed at all. So it just doesn't make sense to me how he's not getting no type of love at all. So Paolo, I think Paolo's gonna If he takes that shooting leap, Mars, where he's correcting in some of his shooting, which I do think he can do, but we're looking at a guy that could have 25 points per game this season. And I'm
I wouldn't put that
excited.
past him. Yeah, I wouldn't put that past him.
Oh my
Definitely
God.
possible.
So excited. And I'm talking about like 25, probably get like 8 to 9 rebounds, 6 assists.
6 might be a bit high, but yeah, he's a great passer. So yeah, I mean, I like Paolo a lot. Still would have taken him number 2, but I like Paolo a lot. So
who did you have number 1?
Chet.
Chet was great. So Chet's not fine. I'm cool with Chet. But yeah, so for everyone wondering, since I do the betting show, I'm just give you guys a little thing. Draymond Green's not playing, so I'm putting Chris Paul for 10 points. I'm putting him for also 6 assists. The minus isn't really that high, so I kind of like that. I'm having AD at 25, AD at 10 boards, Jamal and Jokic at 20 points. What else? I have Andrew Wiggins at, I think, 4 or 6 rebounds because Draymond Green not playing is going to allow him to give more opportunity to grab some boards. Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, I'm not too sure about. Probably put him at 15 points. That's probably it. 2 threes for him because I do parlays, so it's going to make the odds go crazy at the end. KD 25, Devin Booker 25, and stuff like that. I still have to look at it. I forgot what I did, but I did it this morning. But $5, I should win a couple hundred tonight. So hopefully,
Rooting for you, man. Put down a new build on 2K.
I'm not putting down a new build. I'm done with 2K.
I'm trying to start playing Spider-Man, but I want to like start playing it so I can like fully invest. So I need to find like free time because I don't want to play it and then get off and then play it. I want to like sit down and
just really grind out the game. I heard it's a really good game, especially with the story mode was great. I heard it's actually been very phenomenal. You should definitely take that in consideration.
Wait, I'm trying to.
What happened to 2K? You getting tired of it?
No, I'm still playing, but when the season starts, I'm not going to play it as much because I usually play 2K at the time where the NBA games would be on. So now we don't have that time. But this season, doing very nicely. On my newest build, I'm averaging 26 in the rec on like 70% from 3. So
yeah, I just can't get the shooting. I'm not gonna lie. I can't. I just can't get it. It's getting me so tight. You know what's annoying? How it's like the one thing that's holding you back from being great, but you just can't figure it out. That's the one thing. Like that's the one thing I just need.
You just release the ball at the timing of the green window, and then it goes in every time.
You just release the ball.
What's good, fellas?
What's good, bro?
Hello.
And also, sports games became trash when they stopped making like the street games, and to be honest, and they became a monopoly. And only one company made a football game, and only one company makes a basketball game. It's pretty trash.
Respect Konami still making eFootball.
Pez.
Yeah, it's called eFootball now. Free game.
Or eFootball, my bad.
I don't play it, but
yeah,
respect them.
I'm still waiting for SSX Tricky game.
The only reason that the monopoly makes it trash is because 2K gets to do whatever the freak they want.
Exactly.
Yeah, dumb people. And dumb
I think 2K is good this year. I don't know.
I think 2K is good too. I got 2K on the TV behind me. I was just playing that while watching the freaking
2K is really good. 2K is really good this year. If I actually knew how to shoot, I would enjoy it so much better. That's the one. That's the one issue I have.
Practice shooting is actually really easy. I
find shooting like 44. When they first patched the game, I was cooked. I couldn't shoot.
They had a recent hot fix that fixed the timing speed up and things. I'm back now. I'm shooting like 60 from 3 in the park. So I'm chilling.
My whole thing is like back in like last time I played was 2K20. So I'm used to everything like the shot being the exact same for the majority of the part. Now it's like whichever spot on the court that you're on, it's changing. Like the release, the timing is just different. And it's pissing me off because it's like I never played like that before in my life.
If you dribble a lot, like you shoot off the dribble, it's a little slower. But if you're catching shooting, everything should be the same. Primarily.
Because in the corner, it's a bit longer. On top, on the hash is a little bit quicker. When you're dead center on the 3, that's actually the fastest release that you have to have. I'm
I
not
think the
gonna
corner
lie.
is faster than the. I don't know.
Now the
I
corner's
guess.
a little bit longer.
Usually for me, the corner's faster. But the reason that every jump shot timing is different is because every time you make or miss a shot, your rating goes up and down. Like,
Are you kidding me?
No, he literally said that. He was like, every time, like the amount of takeover, like not before you, like not when you actually activate takeover.
Dub, have
But
you not heard of Green Machine?
your ratings are
But
going
Green
up.
Machine, but the ratings doesn't like it would go up, but going down as well. That
No,
doesn't.
that is true. That does help. Like if
during the
you
game?
if you're playing the game to start off, like if you start off and you just score a quick basket and you have like 20% take, that's gonna help your 3 like a lot.
And if
It
you
does.
miss,
It's true. I don't know why.
drops your ratings.
That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. I've never heard that before in my life.
If you look
Nah,
at it,
it's true. It's very
Like,
much
That
true.
player got Stockholm syndrome.
I missed it. My man.
But Mars and people have told me to start using boost because I haven't used boost at all in this game yet.
I
and then
don't.
my
I
shot
don't use
will
boost,
fix.
but
Boosts are a placebo that people buy into to give 2K more money. The
How long-
Gatorade ones, you need.
Gatorade works.
Yeah,
Gatorade.
I do have both
But
bars.
boosts,
That is true. That is true.
That
Yeah, I
Gatorade-
agree.
I
I
don't
Hey,
know
agree,
Mars,
how
Charles.
Mars, are you a guard?
it works.
well, I have 10 builds, but
10?
and I've deleted about 6. But no, I'm on. I'm on.
What
a, I'm
is
on
your
a,
main build a guard or no?
Nah, right now I'm on a 7 for demigod.
Mm,
Bro, I got 10 points.
Nah,
bro.
it's legitimately the best offensive build in the game by far. But
nah.
I don't know about my
it
build.
doesn't play. It doesn't play defense.
Not Charles.
but
I agree
needs
with you,
defense.
Charles. I agree.
You
With
need
you.
defense.
My
Also-
6'6" floor spacing slasher says otherwise. So.
Hey, I got a mean handle though, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Mars seen it. I got a crazy
Dub be getting a
handle.
little speed boosts and then misses the jump shots. But
Yeah, but I get the separation though. I get the separation.
Yeah.
It pisses me off that I be missing it, bro.
Going back to that, bro, AD has no chance of winning MVP. I don't know why people do this every year.
here comes the LeBron glaze. Here we
It's
go.
not the LeBron glaze. It's
Nah,
not
Football Breakdown just doesn't like Kevin Durant. I don't know what it is, but he just doesn't like him for some odd reason.
Who talked about KD?
Who's talking about KD right now?
I said AD.
Oh, I thought you said KD. You just
he
don't like him
definitely
neither, but it's cool though.
No, I do like AD. I just recognize his offensive. My whole thing with AD is right. He's gonna have to play defense to such a level consistently and score like around 30 to be an MVP candidate. Because if Giannis exists, right? If Giannis is giving you about 30 and 10 to 13 rebounds a night and playing elite defense,
He's not though.
I don't know how he's gonna have 30 and 10 playing.
well,
this
yeah,
game. I
Dame's
don't
gonna
understand that.
be the
He's
reason.
the, I think
I don't know how to tell you guys this. Giannis' defense is living off reputation. But
I swear, no one. I'm not saying a peep.
digress.
I'm not saying a word because last season was very telling. But then people were like injuries, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just wait. But if this year, if I see the same thing I seen last year, we will have these discussions, man. I'm
I
dead.
want to say the same thing about Kawhi.
I'm not
too,
saying he's
man.
not great. I'm just saying he's not in the.
He's a-
80s. Yeah.
He's not AD. Okay.
I think AD is the best
It's
defender in
still
the world.
very good though. Like, would you say out of 10, what would you say Giannis is?
Doug, KB. Welcome to the
NBA.
squad. You
Relative
finally
to
off
the
that
NBA.
Draymond.
No,
train.
Draymond's still a good
Thank
defender,
you.
but I always think AD was better.
But he's not AD. Well, I'm glad we can stop having
No,
those
you-
combos.
You're currently on meat, so hop off. So
So
I
you
still currently think Giannis is
not at all. You're
So,
currently
Giannis is
just
top 10
now
defender,
right.
right?
So congratulations.
average 30.
I never said
right?
AD. What?
Because I think he's still, even with Dame, right? I still think Giannis is going to carry more, is going to do more scoring than AD will, and it's going to be at a higher percentage too. I just don't see.
I don't think so. I do not think so.
I just don't think AD's offensive game.
I think Giannis's offensive load is not going to be that much this year. I think he's genuinely going to be like 25, a little bit under. Good defense, solid rebounding,
What?
and just anchor.
No,
I think that's what he's going to do.
Giannis gonna average like 24.8.
He's going to average 20.
I think like I think he can like 24 to like 26, very good defense and just anchors, and that's what he's gonna be. He's gonna be primarily play finishing. I think
so easily, bro. And
I think Dame is gonna be doing like more of the heavy lifting offensively
When
for
do the
that team.
Bucks play? Is it tomorrow?
I actually think Dame should shoot less than he does.
Yeah, I think they
and
do.
give the
32.
and feed
Yes.
Giannis
I
more.
don't think Giannis is averaging in the 30s anymore. He doesn't have to. Like,
It might make Giannis.
there's no need for it.
I mean, he can go down from 30 to like
Giannis
28,
should be
but to go
around
down to
25.
23.
Yeah, I don't think Giannis should be around 30. I think
But he
should be
shouldn't
around
be.
25.
He shouldn't be trying to average a crazy amount of volume when there's just a better scorer on your team. Like,
Yeah, there's a better offensive player on the team.
Be a
So.
better scorer.
Yes,
But
he is a
Giannis-
better.
Giannis-
Okay,
What?
we're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. We're not about to do this.
Bro, I'm not
So that's
arguing with
what
this slow
I-
nigga, bro. He's a better scorer than Giannis. What the fuck? What are we talking about right now?
we don't have to be name calling.
Sorry,
Wait, who's the
bro.
better scorer than Giannis?
Dame. What?
Oh yeah, of course.
Dub, you're a ticket fan. If you don't shut the fuck up, bro, what are you
All right.
Yo, shut your mouth, real talk.
This nigga talking about stop talking about people. This nigga's favorite nigga is okay.
I don't know why that's not even a discussion that between Giannis and Dame, who's the better scorer.
It's not a discussion.
Okay.
It is the discussion.
It is
I
a discussion.
do
What are
agree.
you talking about?
What's the
agree,
discussion?
Lillard.
What's the discussion?
No,
Tell me.
Dame's more versatile.
I agree it's Lillard, but to say it's like a landslide is crazy.
What's the conversation? Tell me. I want to know what Giannis's argument is.
He's more
Yeah,
dominant.
yeah.
He's gonna score more.
Giannis can give you. Giannis, the argument for him.
I think Dame averaged more points than Giannis last year.
The argument for him is that he actually scores more on a bad night than Lillard does on a bad night. So his floor as a scorer is much higher because of his dominance. That's an argument.
I agree with that. Exactly.
I think also I think
KD.
Nah, I just don't
I
agree.
think the conversion rate on Giannis's shots is just more than what Dame is. Like on the average, like
Well, because he's frequently in the paint. Yeah, I guess. But like as a scorer,
he just defined field goal percentage right now.
Yeah, this nigga's defined field goal percentage.
He just defined.
That's all he did.
In the most classy way I've ever heard.
That's not what I meant.
Dame can still get to the basket.
You know?
Dame is a much better mid-range shooter, a much better perimeter shooter, just a much better shooter in general. A way better. Giannis outside of 5 feet is still a very bad player offensively.
Who's more likely to get you 30 in the playoffs?
I mean, I get that he's a bad.
Yeah, you can say Giannis for sure, but in this, I'll be honest, in this theory now, I wouldn't be surprised if Dame was the leading scorer in a playoff series. I wouldn't be.
Giannis was there balling
I
free throws.
definitely would rather Dame be the leading scorer in the playoff series than Giannis.
I mean, the thing is,
like niggas are trying to tell me, if you can't operate outside of 6 feet, how am I supposed to tell you you're a better scorer than another player?
Still averaging 30.
I mean, the thing is,
how much does the volume matter if it's that inaccurate though?
I'm in Shaq conversation.
But
Facts, like, what about Shaq, KB?
Nigga, but Shaq wasn't operating that poorly outside of the levels of Giannis, bro. Listen, and he wasn't that frequently out there as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do think that Shaq was just better in the paint anyway.
And he stayed there. He stayed in the paint.
Giannis should not be. He needs to stop being on the perimeter, bro.
Giannis continues to be in the perimeter. He tries to shoot mid-range jumpers and it's not there. The 3-point jumper is not there. The post game is still struggling. He's still. That's fine.
He's still averaging 30.
And Dame is still averaging 30 as well. So what is your point?
Less efficiently.
That means that having Lillard helping.
It's actually more.
Dame is more efficient. You're just lying.
How is he more efficient?
This nigga's a field goal percentage nigga. He's a field goal.
He doesn't know what accuracy and efficiency is, bro. He doesn't know the difference.
True shooting takes a football. Let me put you on game real quick. So true shooting percentage, it incorporates free throw percentage and 3-point, right? So I'm sure if we incorporate those statistics, it's closer than what you would think. Or Dame does have the edge.
You're shooting for a big.
Can you stop arguing efficiency?
Nigga, true. Wait, no. Stop.
4% higher true shooting.
And when I say 4%, is it 4%? 4%.
Wow.
Okay, so let me. This is how I know he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand like efficiency. A 4% gap for true shooting is a very big gap.
Is Kevon Looney playing?
It's a very big gap. I think he should be.
Looney hasn't missed a game in 7 years. He better play.
Put him down. Put him down for 8 rebounds or more.
I would give him 8 rebounds or more, but he's not pulling. He's not popping up on my parlays.
Okay.
My bad.
And effective field goal percentage. There you go. Giannis is better. So
yeah, because the values like it separates the 2s and the 3s, right? So I guess, but efficiency. Dame clears that nigga. So like there you go.
There's not clearing. What are you talking about?
That's a clear. A 4% gap of true shooting is a clear.
It's not a clear.
That's a clear. That is literally a clear.
Clearing is like Jokic.
That's clear.
Okay.
That's clear. That's clear. That's clear.
No,
That's
it's
clear.
not.
When Dame goes in a playoff game and goes,
That's clear.
You do realize that 5% is one shot, right?
Why are we acting like Giannis doesn't struggle in the postseason either? He just struggled.
Tell him again, Amir. Well, how much is 5%?
Injured.
One shot out of 20 is 5%, and you're talking about 4% like it's Jokic versus Iverson. Come on, man.
Nigga, because the difference between inefficiency, the gap is a lot significant because it values a lot more things. So when it's 4%, And considering the fact that it's taking a lot of different features, it's going to be clear. It's very simple. It's not hard to understand. 4% versus someone who's 4% less efficient than you, knowing the type of scorer that he is, knowing what he's ineffective at, and knowing that Dame is a lot more prolific and versatile and still has that bigger gap, leads me to believe he is the better, more efficient scorer. I don't know how in God's green earth this is the argument right now.
With Giannis is that he's like attacking from the outside more than he should, but now he has Lillard, which means he can stay in the paint and be more efficient. Which means
he can, yes. I actually think Giannis will become a little bit more efficient. He doesn't have to be taking those shots anymore. I'm not arguing that Giannis is a better scorer. I'm just arguing that it's not a landslide. It's not a clear. It's not, because he's the. If someone is more the efficient and a more versatile scorer, then he's the better scorer, and it's a very clear distinction of the two different types of scorers. So it's not hard to understand this concept. I don't know why you guys are making it seem like Giannis' scoring is some crazy value, when in reality it is, but it's not to the level where you're making it out to be.
So Giannis' scoring has no value. It's not crazy value.
Did I say it has no value, my nigga? Are you listening?
You said not crazy value for someone to averages 30.
I never said that neither. So clearly,
yes, you did. You just said not crazy.
Nigga,
value.
I said it's not as crazy as you're making it out to be.
That's not what you said verbatim, but go ahead.
That's literally what I said. That's exactly what I said.
That's not what you exactly said.
Bro, this nigga is slow. You don't have put in a headset, my nigga. What's wrong with you? Nigga, you're not. I can talk clearly in here. You can go back and listen to what I said. Listen. I don't even know who you are. I don't know. I don't know who you are. And you're talking about cooking, bro. Go back and check. Go back and check. No. I want you to stop what you're doing right now. Stop what you're doing. No. This is what I want you to do. Since you're telling me what I said was wrong, go back and check. Go back and check. Go back and check.
I don't need to go back and check. I remember exactly what you said verbatim.
Go back and check.
You go back and check.
I heard what I said. I can hear myself. You can't. Okay. Go back and check, my nigga. Like, I don't understand. I said the scoring isn't as crazy as you're making it out to be. And that's not something insane. No one's saying Giannis is a terrible scorer. Still a good one. Just not better than Dame. I don't think he's in that conversation either. Okay. It's that simple.
So Giannis not one of the best scorers in the league?
To me, no. I don't think he's one of the best scorers in the league. How many
people are one of the best scorers in the league?
Like 5 or 6.
There's like 8.
No.
Yeah. Giannis is on a top 5 scorer.
He's not a top 5 scorer.
Let's name them.
Steph Curry.
Steph, Jokic, Embiid,
Devin Booker.
Kevin Durant.
Devin Booker's a better scorer. Jason Tatum's a better scorer.
Kawhi, when he's healthy, is a better scorer.
A better scorer. That's 8.
Wait. Can we be nasty?
LeBron
is AD the better scorer?
Okay. AD low key might
be humble. Calm down.
I'm just saying.
I'm just 2020 AD. Yes, this AD with no
Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum.
I said JT.
Oh, you said
we already said JT.
Donovan Mitchell.
Did you say Shea?
I'm pretty sure majority. Wait, time out.
Where I was at.
Majority. Where do you guys? You know what? Let's do this. Where do you guys? Out of the top 10, I'll ask you guys a question. Out of the top 10, where do you have Giannis ranked as a scorer? Out of the top 10.
Of the top 10 players or the top 10 scorers?
Out of the top 10 players in your general top 10, where do you have Giannis ranked? Is it not in your bottom 5?
It's in the bottom 5 for sure.
He's on the bottom.
He's not even on. I don't think he's even on 10. Yeah, did y'all say Luka?
Did we even say Kevin Durant?
No, we did. We said Steph, Jokic, KD, Luka, Embiid, Kawhi.
It's funny. You mentioned Giannis' inability to shoot, but you won't mention KD starting games 3 for 14 multiple times in the playoffs last year.
Oh my God!
What? That doesn't make him a worse scorer.
Kyrie Irving is a better scorer.
This nigga doesn't like he doesn't like KD, so I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, we said Luka.
You don't like KD.
Did we say Shea? We said Shea?
Nah, Shea not yet. Not yet for Shea. Not yet.
Man.
Shea is a better scorer. Come on, not yet.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't mind saying that Shea is a better scorer. If Shea can get me, if Shea, you know, this is all I need from Shea. If Shea can get me league average efficiency from 3, I'm cool with it. Better score than Giannis. That's all I need.
The way Shea be still creating from 3, I mean,
that's it.
I don't know if he's at 2 pressure.
But people are like, when I say Giannis is like, in comparison to his peers in the top 10, is not as good of a scorer, it's not a bad thing. He's still like a relatively good scorer in the league. He's just not to the level of the rest of the top 10. That's it.
I hope y'all know. I hope y'all know. When if Shea doesn't have this great year on OKC, or if he goes in postseason and wets the bed, the first thing I'm bringing up. No, the first thing I'm bringing up, empty stats, because he's the one guy that doesn't get that shit, and I don't understand that. I just really don't get that. That don't make no sense.
Don't be mad because we've evolved and changed, Dub. L-Dub.
But there's
don't get mad at evolution, Dub.
There's sometimes where
you got to give him a little bit of tax, right? Like a little bit of leeway.
I would give him a bit of tax because it's like, come on, bro. Like this is not. I don't think this is who Shea is like that in my head.
It's not empty stats though.
No, I'm saying tax in terms of like if his first postseason is like not that really good, I'm not gonna look at him too crazy because your first postseason, like
he was in the postseason in LA. I don't know KG in 2020. Not his first postseason. He needs to lock it.
Oh no, but as like a number one option, you know what I'm saying? Like
he's been there before. He knows what it's like.
Okay, all right, man. As a rookie,
he was there He was there in 2020. His second year.
He was there before
CP3 led. That's not really the same.
For this guy.
Now that team's gonna be.
Is this nigga showing his Clipper jersey? Okay, buddy.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but he's gonna have to go through this season. I'm afraid so. I hope y'all get Harden though.
Talk about the Clippers, I'll be crying in the comments.
Yeah, Shay's one of the guys. I watched Shay. Shay's one of the guys where you guys just overhype.
Yo, Ticket killed me today. Ticket saying that it would be a series for the Clippers to play the Kings, but not the Nuggets, had me dying. That was so funny. I'm not gonna lie.
He said it's a matchup thing. He didn't say the Nuggets would lose.
He said that. He was like, yeah, if they play the Kings, I think they match up well. It'll go like 6-7. And he said like the Clippers are easy work for the Nuggets. And you had your head down the whole time. I thought you heard him, but I'm like, damn, this nigga's hilarious.
No, I was probably in the chat.
Respectfully, if we play the Nuggets anytime before the conference finals, we're getting fried.
Damn, bro, you balled out today, man. I can see you got the headband on, you got the Ben Wallace cut and shit, you got the Clippers jersey.
This nigga is NBA season ready. This is crazy.
This is wilding, bro. I see you, fam. That's crazy. I see you. Daniel Mason,
He's been his DC already.
Dame true shooting. Can you figure out Dame shooting after the first round, please?
In the playoffs?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm too lazy to do that, but if I had to guess, probably around like 52%.
I would say 53.4.
Yeah, somewhere around.
No, put that back up, Dub. Put that back up. Put that back up. Who's that?
They won't be
D12.
You're not. You're
a Dwight Howard fan.
Yo.
Oh, you're a Dwight Howard fan, and you're hating on the Lakers.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I thought you were gonna say I'll remember that.
I was about to say something very inappropriate, but I'm gonna keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Because
you've seen them reports?
Yeah, we just found out about Dwight today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We finna talk about that later.
What happened?
We'll talk about it later.
To talk about Dwight Howard, but I don't know what the news.
I don't want to say nothing, man.
He came out.
Something like that. No, let me stop.
I mean, not voluntarily. He didn't do it voluntarily, but it is what it is.
Didn't he already come out like 5 years ago?
Yeah, well, he was on
came out like 5 years.
No, but he indirectly came out today. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Oh wait, what you mean? Can y'all tell me what it is? Like,
you know what? You got Twitter, right, Dub? I'll send you what I seen on Twitter.
I'm gonna read the report. I'm gonna read the report. I'm reading this online.
I say a proofread before you read the chat in case there's anything crazy in there, bro.
I got you. Drink more water. If AD is the better scorer than Giannis, then kill AD for score under 20 points 6 times these past playoffs, while Giannis has scored under 20 points the same amount of times in the last 6 points.
We do kill him. AD doesn't get killed.
I don't think AD's a better scorer. Bias.
I don't think AD's a better scorer,
brother.
So
you don't think so?
The whole argument is jump shooter bias. That's all he's.
H from the UK. I need a camera, brother.
Huh?
How y'all doing today?
Okay, I need a camera. What's good, brother?
Yo, I sent it to both y'all, Mars and Dub. Sent it to both y'all.
What's on my Twitter?
This jump shooter bias has.
I have notifications.
It's just the myriad of ways that he can actually get it in the basket other than jump shooting, and it's the fact that he's so tall with the jump shot added on top of that makes me feel like he's.
Oh my god.
Who? AD?
KD.
Oh, we're not talking about KD.
I thought he said KD.
Can we just use full names instead of acronyms? Because we're getting confused between KD and AD.
Anthony Davis.
Sorry. Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin Wayne.
Kevin Wayne.
Suns already have players sitting out of their top 3. Crazy.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
What is this Dwight Howard news?
Hey, justice for Mr. Harper, man.
Like, bro, this is the first
Justice for
time
Mr. Harper is crazy.
Dwight Howard for a
Nah,
minute.
justice for Mr. Harper in the chat. Justice for Mr. Harper.
Oh my god.
Is
Bro,
it
the
that bad?
reaction, bro.
Just leave that alone. Leave that alone right now, Dub. Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
White.
D12 top 75. You need to change your name, sir. Because that is crazy. What?
I don't even know what happened.
This man said, oh my God, I'm going to read part of this. This man is crazy. Howard surprised him by bringing out a man dressed as a woman. What?
Nah.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
y'all leave that man alone. Y'all leave that man.
Nigga got
Respect Kitty. Respect Kitty.
Let's not
bro.
let's not kink shame up here. You know what I mean?
Is that a king?
For real, because hey, love is love, right? Football.
Facts.
Hey, bro, it's 2023.
Facts, right?
Nah. Nigga, I heard both y'all niggas takes off camera, bro. Y'all some weird niggas.
Nah, justice for Mr. Harper, man. Justice for Mr. Harper.
It's 2023. Let him live.
Facts, bro.
Exactly.
Get
Well, no, don't let him live. Because
I love how Dub continues to
Dwight
read
is
it
true,
and gets more
justice
shocked
for
as he's reading it more.
get his shit off.
I don't know
It's
what this
actually
man's doing
hilarious.
with the former prime minister.
Shit, what's worse, that or nah? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
He's about to say something wild.
Nah, he was about to say something crazy.
I'm gonna.
Dub still reading?
Dub is still reading, man.
Who are they calling Mr. Mosby?
I don't know.
Yo, Mr. Mosby.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't see it.
Damn, someone said
see
Houston
it.
needs to sign Dwight. Okay, buddy. Calm down.
D12 hot dog.
Yo.
Calm down.
Him and Jalen Green.
Him and Jalen Green finna go crazy.
Dwight isn't Jalen Green's type. Dwight isn't Jalen Green's type.
I don't know, man.
No.
Calm down.
According to Jalen Green, rich nigga 8-figure, that's my type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but Jalen Green's
That's
Dwight
crazy.
Howard's type, though. You remember that Kelly Oubre thing?
Yeah, but Jalen Green can defend himself, man. He'll be like,
Can
Mr.
he?
Harper.
From Dwight Howard? I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know
He'll
about that, man.
He'll defend himself.
Okay. I think we're getting a little crazy. Yeah, crazy, bro.
Yeah, SB,
This is traumatizing.
Dub's in disbelief right now.
Is crazy. This
Nah.
is like
Dub is in shock.
I
Wow.
know. Also, I know percentages
The
are
booty
not.
gold.
I know we use true shooting and everything, but just for reference, in the playoffs, Dame averages 26 points for his career on 41% shooting. Giannis averages 26.6 on 52% shooting. Just saying, but way better.
Yeah, man. The guy who takes only layups is
Oh, hey, if you can't stop the layup though, that's not my. I ain't say
Yeah,
versatile.
the issue is it.
They did stop the layup.
In what round? In what round?
Last year? Hello?
Miami Heat.
Last year.
Miami Heat.
Just this past first
The
round.
Toronto Raptors.
Every time Giannis has played Miami, his scoring has
And Boston in 20
This might have been his best scoring.
Hey, at least he.
series, man.
Hey, man.
Boston in 22.
So what's Dame excuse for not getting out of the first round?
His team being abysmal?
He did get out the first round.
And he did get out the first round.
But
He
yeah, I agree. Dame outside the first round.
But most of the time he doesn't.
I agree.
yeah, it's due to situation and matches, bro. So use your fucking
Nigga's
head,
second best
please.
player was CJ
Yeah, don't
McCollum.
get Dub started on the Dame Bell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Dub, can I speak to you about that for a second? Your Dame. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really mad at you for saying Dame. If you were to replace Steph, you'd win some of those titles. I don't really care. But the one that the example that you gave for 22, whose mic is that? Is that
I
mine?
don't know.
Anyways, the example you gave for 22, that's nasty of you, man. I can't lie.
We're talking about Dame. What are
You
talking
said
about?
Dame didn't even have to play to what the level of Steph did for them to even win those games, and I just don't think that's the case, like at all.
Socrates Smith. That is hilarious. I'm not going to say it, but that was hilarious.
That's funny. That's crazy.
I see it.
Oh my God! Wow,
In
that's
2022,
insane.
I'd argue Dame
That's
had to
crazy.
play better than Steph did in order to win. To be honest.
I think so too. I think.
How does he have to play?
No.
than-
Better is crazy. Better is crazy. I think he has to play to the level of what Steph did, but I just don't think he'll reach that level.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fine.
this-
And the argument I was saying was I mean, it's just all up in like a hypothetical, but Dame being there is not going to change how bad Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown played. So even then, even though the games, come on, just don't fucking do this shit.
The reason I say that,
No, I don't think so. I agree. In the general scheme of things, I agree. But what I will say is,
have more energy.
I do remember some possessions where they were matchup hunting Steph, and Steph was able to hold his own. And mind you, these possessions weren't like that. These possessions,
I watched those possessions. They had two guys waiting to help as soon as
obviously Steph's the worst defender, so they're gonna shade. But Steph was able to still hold his own. Like there was a possession where it was like back to back to back, where JT got on an island with Steph.
Yep, trying to back him down,
and he could not do it.
And Wiggins and because this is what JT was doing the whole time. He got the ball. He's trying to back him down. And he's at the same time watching Draymond and Wiggins waiting to help. So he's like,
no, Steph stripped the ball from him as he was trying to go up. And this happened like again. And then the very next play again. It happened. It kept happening.
Yeah, but that's 2 plays out of a fucking whole.
But I'm saying in those instances, those like.
Those instances is not the whole game.
No, that's what I'm. Wait, just to get to my point. Because the games are relatively like, well, primarily we're going down to the wire, except for some. Those possessions matter to an extent. And that's what I value too. But even as a scorer, I just think Steph, what he was doing, like Draymond couldn't get out of the short roll, couldn't finish at the basket. He was very useless offensively. Even the DHOs that they were trying to run for Steph wasn't really working. A lot of those high screening rolls, they couldn't even use Draymond because of the fact that the short roll wasn't even there. So they started using other guards who were either better slashers who were getting out of the short roll or someone who can actually shoot the ball like Otto Porter. And I don't think Steph was dealing with some of those coverages at a much like better rate than what Dame would have to. And Dame, even in some instances, actually played worse defenses with similar coverages and still performed pretty bad.
So like defense improved?
Yeah, when he can run off of screens and get some open jump shots, man.
But what is the open jump shot? If he's playing series like against like a certain like the Nuggets or like other teams, and they're playing and they're showing at the level similar to what Boston was doing, which I don't even think is similar because Robert Williams showing at the level versus someone like Jokic or Plumlee or whoever is not the same.
I tried to tell him you're wasting your breath. I tried to tell him this. You're wasting your breath.
Me and Real Talk went through and watched all of the shots in that specific game when he dropped 43. And there was only 2 or 3 shots that Real Talk even admitted that I don't think that Dame could hit.
But I also said that because he was making those shots. Hold on. There's some context around that was because he was making those shots. It also forced Boston to switch up their defense.
And wait, I'm glad you brought that. Wait. I'm glad you brought that. Wait. I'm glad you brought that up.
KB, again, I'm glad you brought that up. The shit don't make sense because in the fourth quarter, when they did switch up their defense, they started going on a run to tie the game when Steph wasn't even there. At times,
that's
Steph was
fine.
nowhere near the
series
offense.
Stop.
They were scoring off of transition because of how good their defense was.
Yes, that's fine.
Unit.
No one's saying their defense wasn't like one of the reasons as to why they were winning the series. That I think we could all agree upon that, right? But one run in an entire series doesn't make up for what Steph was doing for majority of that game. Like, yes, that run was important, but at the same time, if someone is putting up 43 points out of 107, I believe. And on top of that, no one's accounting for the actual creation that he's making in those same games.
And again, and you know what's so funny?
He's legitimately.
This is how I know it's bullshit.
I can't like.
This is how I know it's bullshit because literally in the same exact game that we watch, and I'll rewatch all the games with you. The same exact games that we watched, I could count on how many fingers in my hands, how many times he generated offense for that crew. Throughout the whole entire game.
That's fine. It would still be more than even if you can count. Stop. Even no. Dub. Even if you can count that,
I'm not doing this again. I'm not trying to.
No.
I believe what I believe, and you believe.
That's fine, and I'm here to counter argue that. That's cool. I'm not saying
lie about Steph Curry's gravity.
It's not a lie. It's not. It's legitimately not a lie. It's not a lie.
They're getting transition. There's times where Klay Thompson and Jordan.
That's not a lie because I'm about to tell you. I'm literally about to tell you. I'm about to tell you right now. I'm about to tell you the same game The same game, even if you want to say he
Dub,
generated.
What's Steph do to you, Dub?
Yo, stop! No, wait, real talk.
Y'all
Stop.
lying about this
Stop,
man.
stop.
I don't understand. It doesn't make sense.
Stop.
Y'all lie about this
Let
man.
KB finish his point.
He's the one man that can get credit for standing in a fucking corner and the team see him generate their own offense, but he gets credit for that. This shit don't make no fucking sense. He's standing in a corner. The fuck y'all talking about? Like, it doesn't make sense.
You can do that to any other player. Like,
but he gets credit for that play when he's just standing in the corner.
No one said you could. No one like it doesn't stop you from giving scoring gravity to other players too. People like other players do have it. Just people are credit to Steph more because he plays off ball a lot. Anyways, like I was saying, in that same game, even if you want to say he generated not points like counting for it like 5 times, it would in those 5 instances that he generated that you were saying you could count on one hand, it would still be he would still have generated and scored or generated more than half of the team's points, or at least half. So that point is still the same, regardless. 2, game 5, with a game where they actually switched schemes, they trapped Steph, they made him move more off ball. His worst scoring game in the series, correct? I think he had like 21 or 23, something like that. He was 0 of 9 from 3. Mind you, I think he was 9 of 22 or something like that. He was like 9 of 22, 7 of 22, but he was like 7 of 14 on 2s. So he was making his 2s at a normal rate, a 50% clip. And then on top of that, I think he had 9 assists and no turnovers. I'm not 100% sure, but someone can fact check that. I literally remember in that game vividly because I watched that series a lot. I vividly remember him genuinely like playmaking a lot, actually generating normally. Like they trap in the high pick and roll. That was when Draymond looked a lot better in Game 5 offensively.
KB, this is what I'm gonna just tell you.
And that's when the team genuinely looked good.
We can agree to disagree. I believe Dame in that same system could generate the not the same level, but a close enough level of offense so that they could still be successful. Can we just agree to disagree now?
Yeah, fine. I agree to disagree. I just want to
Dame
bring
has
up that
gravity.
point.
Dame has gravity too, where I believe he can affect the defense in a similar way to make sure that the team can eat as well. But again, especially when you include the off-ball movement that he's never had on the Portland Trail Blazers. He's never had the freedom to stay and run off ball to generate creation because the offense can run by itself with the ball not in his hands. Now, again, if I think that he's on a crew where he can allow that to happen with the gravity that he can cause, that people are standing all the way at the top of the key, keep him from shooting threes as well, I believe he can have that same type of gravity in that offense. A lot of this is
I don't think it's the same is not. I don't think it's the same relatively, but I think something
similar. It was similar enough to where they win the game. So
maybe we'll see this year. We'll see.
Yeah, I think this year's probably the first year a lot of people are actually going to watch Damian Lillard, right? Because let's be honest,
even then, is Dame going to run as off? But even then, is Dame even going to run off ball like that in this crew? I don't think so. Not like
even Steph postseason, the off ball movement is anything crazy. Like he doesn't get to move off ball that much in the postseason. It's still like a lot.
You know the funny part about all of this? The one time when Steph couldn't do that because the pieces around him just wasn't there, so he had to be more on ball. Guess what happened?
They didn't make the playoffs.
His scoring production went down, and I'm talking about last season.
I thought that's what you were about to say.
And he did it in 20. He wasn't off ball in the finals of 22, and he was still fine. He wasn't off ball crazy.
Go watch that. Go watch the 43.
He wasn't insanely off ball.
Go watch the 43.
I can literally, bro. I remember a majority of the threes he missed.
You just admitted that when he went off ball, when he got more on ball, that he had his worst game in that series in Game 5 when he forced.
Yeah, because they switched coverages. They actually They started trapping him. They started actually forcing a lot more. Yes, I did. But I'm also saying when he was on ball a lot because he wasn't drawing too because they were playing drop. He was torching it. Or showing at the level. He was literally torching it. And he was literally that series alone set the tone for the Steph Curry can create for himself, like type of thing.
Yeah, I'm not a guy that, and you should agree with this. I'm not a guy that allows one series to define people. Because if that's the case, I'll say that Damian Lillard the last time
I'm saying from the general aspect of people. Like the last
because if I do this one series, Damian Lillard against the Nuggets, I expect him to perform like that, being on a crew like that against the Denver Nuggets because he had his best postseason series, I believe, against the Denver Nuggets, and I think that'll be more who he is when he actually has the system around him.
I think you're never mind. That's cool.
I'm not going to judge it because literally the next year in which we seen when he had to be more of a ball handler, the scoring production went down. Why are you just ignoring
KB?
Nah, I think that's fine.
KB, the reason why I'm telling you you're wasting your breath with Dub, right, is because number one, we've already had this conversation. I've had this conversation with Dub, and then after the stream, we literally watched the damn game Like every basket scored, Dub is not changing his opinion. He's not listening to what you're saying. He's just going to assume that Dame could do the same damn thing. And the fact that he goes to, of all games, the 43-point game where Steph, even if we say Steph only generated off ball in the gravity shit 5 baskets, and we say none of them were threes, right? We see 2s, right? So that's 10 more points added to the 43 he scored, which is what? 53 points. They scored 107. So he by himself basically generated half of their points. Yet this nigga is going to say that Damian Lillard can do that down 2-1 against the best defense in the league with Robert Williams showing at the level. So there's no need to keep arguing this with this nigga. Next subject.
When you're
MVP,
running off
right?
ball. When you're running off ball and getting some open shots, I trust Damian Lillard to cash in those.
It wasn't off ball. Oh, never mind.
I literally watched the game. Go watch it, KB, because you didn't watch it. Go watch it. Go rewatch it.
I know exactly what plays you're talking about. I think there was like 2 made threes where he was actually off ball in game 4. One in the right hash and one in the left corner. No. I remember nigga, I'm a stan, bro. Low key.
No,
I vividly remember these things, bro.
No, I'm saying you're wrong. There's more than that, but okay.
Okay,
I recently watched it, so
I'll pull it up right now. Actually, while you guys are talking about AD, I'll watch right now.
Go watch it.
Watch it.
All right, awesome, perfect. So AD MVP Defensive Player of the Year. Do you think he'll be
lying
healthy?
about just the narrative?
AD won MVP, bro. He just won.
Can I talk about?
Do you think he'll clear that 65 game threshold?
It's not even about the 65 game threshold. I think Jokic will still have a more impressive season. So like, I don't know. I just think other guys will have more impressive seasons than AD. AD will be great defensively, but I don't think he'll be so stellar offensively that he's like a force multiplier or like the clear leader of the Lakers to where he gets MVP.
Yeah, I think narratives probably work against him. And if his offense can even just return to a sliver of what it was 2020 during the bubble, then I think he has a chance.
Y'all, bro. Peace. Oh, you good, KB.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, like I was Can everyone here say where they rank AD when they're right now? Can everyone here say where they rank AD when healthy right now?
Is that cowboy Bob without a hat on?
Yes, it's throwing me off, and I don't know.
Leave me alone.
I was like, is that?
I really don't right this.
How can you say he's Oh my god!
Like I got AD like.
Yeah, you're a meat writer, bro.
6 to 8, something like that.
Yeah, I just want to hear everyone on this. Where do you rank AD when healthy? If everyone is healthy, where is AD in your opinion right now?
No set that. Scary.
I think top 5. That's good enough. Top 5 if he's healthy.
That's a hard question with AD because it's not just health that you have to consider with AD. It's like, okay, can AD shoot this year? Like, is the midi falling this year? Like, it's so many variants with Anthony Davis. I mean, his defense alone keeps him in the top 10, maybe in the bottom half. But his ceiling, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bro, if AD is playing hidden threes, hidden middies, defense on that level, he the best player in the world. Oh, yeah, he's the best basketball player in the world if he's doing that. But is he going to do that is the question. So I don't know, bro.
If AD so when he's not doing defender, why is he below?
His average is where, like, because we can really talk about different players.
My bad, Amir. I do want to ask Real Talk this because I heard some people say that AD is a better scorer. So if AD is a better scorer and defender, why is he below Giannis?
Giannis has the element of playmaking due to his downhill driving constantly. It's close though. To me, I'm not gonna lie. In the regular season, I may take Giannis. In the postseason setting, I may want Anthony Davis over Giannis. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, we've got 2 people having AD like really high. What about the rest?
I don't think AD is a better scorer.
Definitely no.
Where do you rank AD in the league, dog?
6.
Because the list you had him 9. So if everyone thinks he's like top 5, top 6, he's 9th in your list.
Nah, our list was bad. Or the list we did on the panel was terrible. I think he's 6.
Whoa, that was a good list.
I hate that list. I hated that list. I do think he has potential though to move up to like number 3, number 2. Not even gonna hold you.
Okay, I mean that's fair because that was the point I was going to make. But if everyone here agrees on this, I don't think I will waste the chat's time.
I think it's just that we get so infatuated with the idea of AD is, and that we've seen what he could be, that we remember that. But we also see how often his offensive motor is just so bad sometimes, right? And then it's just that's what we get angry at.
5 and above.
Okay, that's the point I want to make. Even when his offense is not at its best, his average in offense in general, I think, is good enough to have him in the top 5. Because when you're saying revenge year, this makes me think that he had a bad year last year. Like he's some sort of like he has a chip on his shoulder or something. And I really don't think he has that much to prove. I think he has already proven that when healthy, even with his inconsistencies, because every player has his weaknesses. His weakness is his offensive consistency. So Embiid for example, Embiid has every skill in the world. He's arguably you could make an argument he's probably the most skilled player of all time, Embiid. But the problem with Embiid is he makes terrible decisions.
Amir, you usually come up with
decisions.
That's your first bad take that I've heard, man.
That's not ridiculous.
Embiid?
Yeah, if we say if we make Embiid.
Did I hear that correctly?
Why did he say that so casually?
And why are you saying that's not ridiculous? Both you niggas need to go in timeout.
Most skilled player of all time. You have a fucking
his position. I don't think there are at his position.
Oh, you said at his position?
I think Cavios.
Yeah, I mean,
he said of all time.
Even at his position.
Yeah, I mean at his position. Yeah, I mean at his position.
Okay,
I heard. Yo, the goalpost got moved crazy.
I assumed he was talking about position as well. So I'm glad me and him was on the same page. Not nasty.
Because I don't think the game comes down to skill alone.
He literally said most skilled player of all time, and he full stop.
All time.
Like that's he literally full stop.
The Bob we know.
But even
there goes Bob.
Cowboy Bob. There he is.
Wait, you think he's more skilled than him?
But even then, why? Yeah.
All right, go ahead, finish it.
Is it bad point?
What I was going to say about Embiid is the reason I brought this up is because I think skill alone is not the way to judge a player. That's why I was going to say that his decision making is appalling at times to the point that it just destroys everything he did throughout the game, and sometimes that's why he's not the best player in the league. We can make an argument about certain players having certain deficiencies that hold them back. Mm-hmm. For example, I said Embiid, because his deficiency is something that is not related to skill. It's actually related to his decision making. And AD talked about consistency. The same thing you can make about Luka, his unwillingness to play off the ball or to play defense. You can say if he's willing, I'm not even saying about him playing at a good level, but just being willing to not let his team play 4-on-5, that could be enough. But when we're judging players as they are without making adjustments, I think AD is already good enough to be top 5.
I have a question for I don't know if everybody kind of has Luka as a consensus top 4. I hear him at 4 a lot behind Giannis, Steph, and Jokic, of course. But is there anything Anthony Davis can do to surpass Luka?
I had a feeling you were gonna ask that.
Yes,
just stay healthy.
Because I know a lot of people love Luka's offensive. He's an offensive engine. He's one of the best in the league. He can man an offense, yes. But if AD is close to around, especially in the playoffs, he was exceptional defensively. But I don't think he's going to reach that intensity in the regular season all the time. But if he's 80 to 85% of that, and he's giving you 25 to 27 a night, I mean, can he move past Luka in the list?
If the jump shot comes back, yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just consistency and health with AD. That's what for me, right? If he's just more consistent, if he could stay a little bit more healthy, he's definitely.
Wait, if AD's healthy, are y'all putting him back in these Giannis talks, or is that book closed?
Yeah,
people are spreading propaganda.
If AD's jump shot comes back, he's in whatever conversation he wants to be in.
What's the likelihood his jump shot comes back though?
I'm on about 6%.
Same here. I think now
that's an arbitrary number.
AD weighs about 250 now. I think he's a different player to what he was when he was a lot leaner.
Oh, we got another accent up here.
You got a dark
Okay, I guess. I knew someone was going to say something. It's always happens.
Mars, look at them. They both wearing hoodies and they
He's even both from London. He's from
the UK.
I know.
Your accent does sound.
But I'm saying he's the dark version of you.
You're not from Liverpool, right, gang? You don't got that Liverpool accent.
Manchester.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he does sound like that nigga Fury. So
double accent.
He got to be shooting. He has to shoot at a consistent clip. He has to be shooting at a consistent clip all year.
This is my guy.
I have a question for real time.
For me,
wait, I know you're taking.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll let Bob go first.
No, all I'm going to say about AD is if AD can do one of three things. One, stay healthy and on the court and be efficient because his defense will always surpass his offense because I think he's better defensively than he is offensively without his jump shot.
Oh, that's
number two is that all he needs to do really is as long as he's grabbing the rebounds and keeping consistency on the court, he'll be fine.
Crazy, bro.
What, you don't think that AD can average 25, 11, and maybe like a block or two with like 3 assists? He do something like that, he'll be a lot better than Luka because his defense
a lot.
Way
That's crazy.
I think that's what he did last
year. It is a lot.
AD,
because look,
can be better.
What does Luka have to put to the table besides his offense? He don't play defense. He doesn't really play that
you
well.
You just gassed AD's offense right now. So why can't you just gas?
I didn't gas AD's offense. I said his defense is what makes AD great. AD's defense.
So Luka's offense is what makes him great too, and it's not like some regular smandy offense.
And you know what's
very good offense. By the way,
the annoying part about this is like y'all just trying to only classify as like offense and defense and not scoring, playmaking, and defense. Like Luka's one of the best scorers in the league, one of the best playmakers in the league, and he's competing with Jokic.
Why do we break up offense into categories, but defense is just defense?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because I think people just put
because I feel his defense overall is better.
Which I think is fine.
Exactly the same way that you can. Wait, hold on.
Why we doing it?
You could separate interior and perimeter, right? But for this argument right here,
you're missing the whole thing. The thing is the same way that Luka creates on offense. Listen, the same way that Luka creates with pass options and scoring on offense, you can do the same thing on defense without the ball. You can play elite defense, create turnovers, and help your team to better win. That's why
you're forgetting about Luka. You're forgetting about Luka's elite offense too. Like he's not like a normal level offensive player. We're talking about.
Mars, wait, let me. Even when we separate like perimeter, even when the thing is, the point I was trying to make with all of this, like even when we separate the two, it's still like they're just two sides of a different coin, right? The thing is that AD doesn't have, and a lot of people, I do like the ability for my best player to create offense for my guys as well, right? So having him as a best player, playmaking is something that needs to be considered highly in these conversations, and defense can be considered highly as well. But it seems as if people just, for the sake of the argument, to promote whatever narrative they can, they should sit here and just try to be like, all right, only offense. But no, there's more things in offense that impacts the game on a high level. Same way with defense. But scoring and playmaking is extremely high that needs to be separated in my head.
But couldn't I say in that same hold on.
Defense, and that's why I said there's a possibility, because if AD cleans up his offensive game, I do think he can be better than Luka, but as of right now, his offense is is massively inconsistent, which is why these conversations between the two, I mean, they're right near each other. Like I think they're 2 spots away from each other, so they're close to each other. But Luka, with that consistency of this all-time defense, and I believe that for a player, offense would be more valuable for my team than defense, I'm picking a guy like Luka Doncic every single time.
But Dub, with that same line of thinking that you had, right? Because what you're trying to do is, and I agree, offense isn't just offense. Playmaking can definitely be held in a high regard when it comes to an offensive player, and Luka's great at that. But if we were to split up defense that same way, and then take into account that AD, if you value rim protection as highly as most do, and think that is the most important individual section of defense, well, that's you. But if you value it, if you hold on, wait. If you value it like that, then I can say AD's rim protection and him being elite and possibly the best in the league at that equal to a Luka playmaking.
Do you want to break up the levels of scoring?
No, it's not that.
You know what's crazy?
There's levels of scoring.
Niggas are just about to get into layers on layers on layers. That's what's about to be about.
I'm not getting into the layers and layers. I'm not getting into the layers. Luka, no, hold on. You guys said Luka has a better way of scoring and creating and facilitating, right? It's the same way you could do on defense. The fact that AD can shut down his person he's defending, not letting them get, let's say, they get 20 instead of the normal 30 they get. Especially if he's going against AD or if he's going against Giannis, or I know he ain't going to do it against Jokic. But if he's able to slow down a big defensively, cause them to have difficulties in that shot, that helps your team the same way that Luka's offense helps your team. This is why I don't understand it. Same way with rebounding and defense. It's the same on both ends. All I was saying was, for me, defense is rarely in this league. I prefer defense because you can find a lot of great offensive players. You won't find one like Luka, but it's a lot harder to find a guy at AD that plays defense and at his position at the center.
But a guy in Luka Doncic, for this example, right? Similar to how a quarterback, when they play football, hold on, wait. I want to address this for Luka Doncic real quick.
It's not that tangible, though. Like, defense is not as tangible as offense.
Hold on, wait, context.
Yo, let the finish
Reynolds had no effect with the Ravens.
Is screaming. Oh my god!
You try to tell me that half of these people on defense have no importance of defense?
No, it's not that. It's not that. But similar, and I'm gonna use this analogy right. Oh wait, my bad. Somebody hit me up. Okay. Similar to a quarterback in the NFL, right? Tom Brady was a great game manager to doing this as well, chewing down the clock, controlling pace, and giving the defense some time to rest so that they could perform at a high level on the other side. Luka Doncic being a guy who controls and dictates the pace, where they're one of the slower pace offenses in the league, actually, because of Luka Doncic. So his ability to minimize the defense that can be taken advantage of on the other side because of how he controls and orchestrates that offense, that's a plus on Luka Doncic, something that AD can't even replicate, right? So you have a guy, even on the offensive end, dictating the defensive ends by making sure that the defensive deficiencies that him or his team may have may not be as detrimental to the team, right? I'm signing with a guy like that, literally a literal quarterback of my whole entire crew on the offense, to both affect the defense and the offense of everything, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's a beautiful man right there.
Okay, Reeves, you got Ed Reeves, Island. Those guys defensively shut down offenses to help their team offensively. So you're telling me that it's only important to count one side? All I'm trying to say is the defense is just as important as the offense. The same way that Reeves Island shut down defenses. Come on, you know about those Jets back in the day with Reeves Island, Cromartie, and all those cornerbacks that they had.
Yeah, but that's the whole entire. But again, that's a whole entire crew. I'm talking about how one guy is literally being the key factor of all of that, right?
You can go like Aaron Donald with.
But why don't you take into account Luka's deficiencies, though?
Because his deficiencies isn't as detrimental to the team because of his ability to make sure that it doesn't, right? Anthony Davis, with his deficiencies on offense, it's still very difficult for that offense to be flourishing properly. If his
main deficiency is literally being consistent too. So it's like, it makes it even worse. I'm not going to lie. So I get what Dub is saying.
So wait,
Yeah,
AD,
but Luka being one of the worst defenders in the association
thank you.
doesn't count for
He
something.
was really bad last
But
year.
but one,
I think guys need to respect Luka's post defense. Luka as a post defender is not as bad, you know.
Okay, White James.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you,
he got that strength on him,
James
though.
Harden, bro. And when James Harden was doing the 33 and 34 and 36 a game in Houston, we still had AD over him. But
Did we?
Okay, I mean,
Exactly.
I did.
a lot of people did.
Yeah, it was a combo. So.
You had AD over him in 19.
I didn't.
They were in the same stratosphere, like literally interchangeable for me.
You had him over him in 17, 18.
Yes.
who?
James and AD. They
over
saying they have
James.
AD better
for
than.
me,
I
they were
get,
in the
yeah,
same-
that was a better.
They were in the same realm all of those years.
He was an MVP player. He was an MVP contention. Yeah, no, it was not.
Exactly.
They were in the same.
He
They
wasn't
were in the
young.
same spot.
Not
All I'm trying to
Wait, I'm
say
confused.
is
Are y'all saying they weren't in the same talks, or they are?
They
No, I'm
were
confused.
to me. I'm just speaking for myself.
I thought they were.
They were, but not in
That's what I'm
19.
saying.
19,
I
that
thought they
was
were
the
too.
Harden's at 36.
I think the main
That's why
separator
you had James Harden over AD. There's no way, like.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh,
man.
2019 James Harden and
I
2018
never-
James Harden with a bigger green light. It's the same person, just he had more opportunity because everyone was hurt.
But he was still,
Never in my life have I had James Harden
Never
over
really.
AD. But I want to say something about this offense versus defense debate. I think the separator is you can carry an offense through one player, but you cannot do that with defense.
Yeah.
And this is
Rudy,
why
Rudy Gobert, Rudy Gobert, Rudy Gobert, Rudy Gobert, Rudy Gobert.
I don't understand.
Can I finish a sentence?
Rudy Gobert. I'm sorry.
No, he was not carrying it alone. He was not carrying it alone. What I'm
Who's he
trying to
doing
say is, if you put a great
KB,
defensive
shut
player,
the hell up.
if you put
Yo, don't ever in your
great
life talk to me like that. I'm gonna
defensive
smack the shit out you, nigga.
Oh my god.
Nobody believes you. Let
I will lay my
talk.
paws on you,
Not
bro.
the physical violence against other
I will
family
pack this
members.
nigga up, bro. Stop.
I know.
I feel
He
offended.
said Paul.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie.
Go ahead,
I
sir.
feel
Continue your point
scared.
because I want to know what you mean.
Oh my god.
Now go ahead, finish your point. You were making a point.
Oh, no
Okay,
way.
can I continue my point?
Nah.
Go ahead. That's what I've been saying. Continue your point.
Yeah, okay. So what I was trying to say is, when it comes to defense, and like, you need first of all a good coach. I don't think with a bad defensive coach, anyone or any unit can operate defensively. And offensively, I think some bad coaches have coached really good offensive teams because they had the right players. But the thing is, in the end, I think playmaking is kind of overstated in today's league because every team has a player who can play make. So, as a floor raising aspect, yes, playmaking is the most important skill in basketball. But as a ceiling raiser, I don't think any team in the league really struggles that much with playmaking right now, to the point that this is the reason they're going to lose a championship. So, if you're trying
Hasn't
to
that
build
been
a
the thing
team like from the
has-
bottom, yes, Luka was.
Hasn't
Hasn't
that
that
been
been the thing for the Celtics?
Yeah, hasn't that been the main issue for the
Hasn't that been
Celtics?
the thing for the Celtics? I knew you
Yeah,
gonna say
but
that.
You're
actually,
right. That
that
has
is why
been
I said this
Nigga
year
hates
because
JT slander so bad.
yeah. This is a very good point. This is a
Because
very
you
good
niggas
point
are
because
sick, bro.
the Celtics were like the only team in the league. They were like the only team in the league that didn't actually have like a point guard who can actually like drive and kick out and do all of that stuff. You have at least 25 point guards in the league who can do that. You have
I don't think-
20
Oh, I
players
get
in
what
the
he's
league.
saying now. I get it's the proportion argument when he was talking about ranking players. I get it.
But I think
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
kind of.
the thing is,
I think
like,
don't
if
you feel like
you're
you're
a
understating by
contender-
just saying driving? My bad. Continue. My bad. I don't want to interrupt you.
No,
But
I mean,
literally,
like,
let's-
when you have
let's
20
look towards
players
the
in the
team.
league who can do that, what?
Let's look at the teams
did
in
you
which who. Let's look at the teams of who won the chip within the last 3 seasons. Right? No, 4 seasons actually. They all had a great playmaker
Yeah.
right there with them.
Did the Bucks have a great
Yeah.
playmaker?
That's true,
I
and
think
that's
Giannis
why
is a great
I'm
playmaker at
saying
that
that
Great.
playmaking is important in building a team. But I'm saying that when it comes to ceiling raising, like Drew Holiday is probably not a top 10 playmaker, and he was enough. You know, Steph Curry, people always say he plays more off the ball.
I disagree.
And then you look at other teams like the Clippers. Kyle Lowry was not like a top 10 playmaker. And even throughout
but
NBA
driving and
history,
kicking is not what playmaking is, bro. Like
I
that's
know,
not.
but that's what Luka does.
Yeah, but that
Like,
team got the Golden State Warriors did get hurt, but I digress.
the thing is, what I'm saying is, you need a great playmaker if you want to build a team from scratch. But if you're like already a great team, except for the Celtics, every great team has a good enough playmaker, in my opinion. But the same thing, like
The
you
same
guys
thing can
already
happen
said,
in
they
the
are very
reverse, though.
close, Luka and AD, and I think it depends on, and it depends on what kind of team you have around them. So yeah, I would still take Luka over KD because, like I said, I think building a team around a very like all-time great offensive player is easier than building a team around an all-time great defensive player.
Okay.
That's
Can I
at
prove you
least
wrong?
my
Because
take
the
on
fact
this.
is you can always find a facilitator that's good.
Go
May
ahead,
not be
prove
on
me
the
wrong. I'm
level
fine with
as
being
Luka.
proven wrong.
Hold on. You may not find a person who's as skill, talent, as far as you said. But for me, to find someone defensively, it's easier for you to find someone who's defensively good and turn them into a better offensive player, which makes them more important to you. Because a lot of times you said that the team effort, not really. If you really look at how Mitchell on the Knicks, and I know nobody likes saying about the Knicks, but Mitchell on the Knicks, our center, is like top, top 4 as far as off rebounds and bottom getting in position, controls that whole rebounding area. But if he had a little bit better defense and we worked on his offense, a lot of people would be like, wow, Mitchell gets hated on because he has no offense. As opposed to AD, who has good rebounding, who has good defensive skill. He can test shots. He can even score. It's a lot easier for you to go, hey, AD, play both sides of the court, offensive dominant, or just defense. So for me, what I'm saying is, it's easier for a person to transition from defense to offense than an offense player to defense. Get what I'm saying?
I mean,
I don't agree.
yeah, but
I don't
I
know.
didn't say, like I said,
go ahead, man.
as a floor raiser. Yeah, I was going as a floor raiser. I have Luka. As a ceiling raiser, I have AD, and I think they're very close. I have Luka at 4 and AD at 5. The thing is, like, you can't put AD over Luka based on the argument you already made, because that's a very good argument to make. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong. Like, this is a debatable
Bro,
thing. That's why I'm
context is
saying
like
your points
20
are
seconds behind,
consistent
bro.
and they are valid.
Man, the Wi-Fi is criminal. Let me read off some super chats real quick.
Yeah, I mean, if
he got that GMAC
point,
internet.
Offensive juggernaut.
What I use is this beauty right here.
Who watches that in the background? I know this is random, but I seen a video.
You're wrong.
Is he delayed?
It's got a bit of a lag. Man.
Yo, G-Back got another one, man. He got a buddy with him now, bro.
Facts. I know this is random. But I just seen a video on TikTok of Killian Haynes working out this summer. I think I know why Mars hated him so much. Mars no hoodie and Killian Haynes low-key look alike. So you hate yourself, Mars, is basically what he's saying.
I guess.
No, that's not the case. That is not the case. It's the opposite. You got it flipped, Cowboy. You got it flipped.
Yeah, that is nowhere near
This nigga is still reacting like Cowboy.
He just heard the floor raising and ceiling raising comment just now. That was like 2 minutes ago. He just heard him say Luka.
Yo, 20 minutes from now, 20 minutes from now, it's gonna be real. This is about to happen. 20 minutes from now, it's about to get real quiet. All you about to hear contest go, I'm delayed. No one's gonna know.
Nah, he knows he's delayed.
The Internet Explorer, man. The Internet Explorer.
It's actually the opposite, Cowboy. It's actually the opposite. Yeah.
It's like when astronauts like see into space and they in the image just reflects them like 20 years
I heard
later.
that.
That's what context is going through.
He's delayed, bro. Nigga just responded right now. That's crazy.
Were there more super chats?
Today I learned Joel Embiid is more skilled than Hakeem Olajuwon. Crown emoji. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that?
What's wrong with that pick?
Okay.
Dub is about to explain to us how it's the ability to do something, and Hakeem couldn't shoot threes.
Does everything Hakeem can do and shoots the
Exactly. Yeah.
Can he do everything Hakeem does? His post moves are
Real talk, like what? Like that's the little like
that's gonna be Dub's reasoning. He does everything and the one more.
Nah.
Yes, that's exactly what a measure of skill is. Like it doesn't make sense. It's how many tools you have at the chamber. That's it. Simple. Now, how you utilize the tools is different, and that makes him a better player. But if the dude has more tools at the table and has a disposal,
No, I feel you. I feel you. So Devin Booker more skilled than KD, right?
Devin Booker more skilled than KD?
Yeah.
Not to your definition. Probably not to mine.
No, nigga, I'm asking. No, by yours.
Possibly, yeah. I'll say probably, yeah.
No,
okay.
Please, no.
Like it's not that ridiculous.
I like how Dub always concedes when someone does the low move on him.
I just be like, cool. Like I'm not mad off of it. Like, cool. If you want me to be consistent, then
I just wanted you to be consistent. That's all. Yeah.
I respect
what?
that.
Who's the most skilled player ever?
Kobe, man.
Probably Kobe, yeah.
It's most likely Kobe Bryant, yeah.
Kobe, you're gonna have Kobe and Kyrie up there.
I go with KD, me personally.
KD. Well, let me think. Let me think about the post game.
Bro, this KD hype about this skill conversation is always so disgusting to me.
Question me, because question me. Wait, the post game of Devin Booker, is it really up there like that?
It's better than KD's. Yes.
Devin Booker post game?
Yes. Yes.
I'll concede it.
Bro, KD is not as bro. KD is a play out of hesitation pull up player. The fact that you niggas just swear up and down, KD be out there just da 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 da. Like, bro, no.
He really do be da 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 da.
KD does a clean.
You gotta respect that shit. I don't know what you talking about. You got motherfuckers that play in the league be like, nah, that dude really more skilled than all these motherfuckers. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
No, because they added to the account that he's 7 foot.
I'm gonna say KD's more skilled because of defense.
I was gonna say with Real Talk's definition, KD would be. I don't view it like that, but according to Real Talk, you should think KD's more skilled.
Not the most skilled player ever?
No, I should not think KD's more skilled. What are you talking about?
If it's not about defense, offensively, who's more skilled than Jokic?
Well, Jokic don't got a handle like Kobe.
I actually think he's more skilled regardless of definition, but
Kobe passes well.
Whatever.
Jokic handles the ball well.
No.
Nah, not the dribble moves. No, it's not the dribble moves.
You ain't seen the Jokic do double behind the back?
No. I'm not hearing. It's not moving me like Kobe. No.
To be fair,
so we just ignoring. I'm not gonna lie. The passing gap is exponential.
Passing gap is exponential, but they both do it again. But it's a met. What the hell? Kobe got both hands too. But
I'm saying everything Jokic can do. I'm not saying Kobe can't do those things.
Yeah. But the thing is, they can all do it well. Like Kobe passes well. You know that, right?
Yeah, and Jokic passes all the time great.
That's fine, but it's not a measure of who's better. It's just a measure of how many things they do well.
What's his definition of skills? Jokic can make more passes than Kobe can. Clearly,
you said what?
Jokic can make more passes than Kobe can. And the same way Kobe can do dribble moves, Jokic can't.
That makes him a better passer.
Yeah, so we're talking about more skilled, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Jokic can make more passes,
definition is how many things you can do, not how well you do.
But Kobe can do more dribble moves than Jokic can.
Jokic is a more skilled passer, and Kobe's a more
skilled ball handler. So when we talk about more skilled offensive player, why is Jokic not in that?
Nah, the ball handling for me is not moving me.
Okay.
Not for Jokic. I'm not gonna hold you.
Someone said Jokic is a better shooter than Kobe.
Oh, yeah, more willing passer.
Interesting. To a freaking center with handles. What are you doing?
Nah, the ball handling is not moving me.
You can't compare a guard to a center's handle.
Well, I'm sorry. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. If the ball handler is not moving, who's more skilled, Jokic or Embiid?
I'm not. Hey, that's your opinion.
Embiid. Clear. Yeah, Embiid for sure.
You said without the ball handling?
Oh, he said without the ball handling.
Okay. I'm gonna be Dub.
How?
Dub.
Yeah.
Dub. Who's more skilled, Antoine Walker or Tim Duncan?
I don't care about Tim Duncan. How is Jokic less skilled than Embiid?
You talking about with the ball handling, without?
With just offensively. Why is Embiid more skilled?
Oh, the ball handling. That's it. That's the only reason.
What do we think Jokic? Okay, cool. Okay.
The ball handling. The dribble moves is moving me.
Are you serious? The guy can pass.
Joel Embiid's I know he's a better
ball handling
passer.
also consistent of passing. Isn't ball handling also control?
I've
No.
seen Jokic
Dribble
get
because he
twice.
doesn't dribble and have a
I've seen
hezzy
Jokic
tween
get
or
Dribble moves.
crossover. He can
Dribble
still
moves.
get body defender.
Dribble
Oh,
moves.
it's because he doesn't have the hezzy pull up.
Yes, Mars. Yes, Mars. What the hell are you talking about?
The hezzy twin.
Okay, so who's more? Okay, so cool. Wemby or Embiid?
Oh, chill.
Don't.
Oh, chill.
No, answer the question.
Wemby's on it, bro. Wemby's on his way. I'm giving Embiid now, Embiid right now, but Wemby, that motherfucker gonna be. Maybe by the end of the year, I may say Wemby, but we gotta see a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Dub. Is Antoine Walker more skilled than Tim
Because I was
Duncan?
about to say, someone who just won MVP, they're gonna not pick over someone that just got in the league.
There's a lot of people more skilled than Tim Duncan.
Definitely.
That includes Antoine Walker.
Is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh my god!
I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm not looking at the chat, but I'm not looking at the chat. But
Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, a lot of people. Easy.
Manu Ginobili is one of the most skilled shooting guards of all time, but that's besides.
Jamal Crawford.
Facts. Hey, shout out to Thinking Basketball just dropped that Thinking Basketball just dropped that Manu video.
That video showed up in my feed. Now we're gonna see Manu Ginobili glazers. And I'm gonna just be
yes, sir.
I'm a Glazer for
I
now.
was having to push Manu Ginobili propaganda. All it took was
I'm
one
a
video.
Manu Glazer and I'm a Bill Russell Glazer. I think we need to do like
Manu Ginobili is a better shooting guard all time than James Harden, but we're not gonna talk about it.
That's wild.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'm not a Manu Ginobili glazer then.
Yeah, boss. You see what you start?
You better than Klay Thompson though. I stand.
First off, I've been a Manu fan. Yeah, you better check the tape. Y'all better check the tape.
Dub, you still think Klay's better than Manu?
Bro, the way Klay affects a game is crazy. Bro.
I knew he was going to say
Klay Thompson is better than Manu Ginobili.
Yes, we have to have that argument.
You know what's crazy?
That shit is crazy to me, bro. I'm sorry. That dude is just.
Let me make this quick.
I've never the underrated. Klay gets so underrated because he played next to Curry. But this man literally changed, like he could change a whole dynamic of a game when he is on fire, bro. Like it's crazy. I've seen it so many times, bro. 60 points on 6 dribbles, bro. Fuck out of here.
Why don't we just keep lowering the dribbles? It went from 11 to 8.
What was it? I forget.
Someone's
you didn't think a single dribble that game. What are you talking about?
I don't count someone's dribbles, though. But I don't count. I've never done. Oh well, if you got this many points and less dribbles, that makes you better. I've never done that.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
I'm not counting.
This is crazy. 60 points on 11 dribbles. Is it 11?
The dribbles are going down every time we talk about it. It went from like 13 to 11.
It is 11. 11 dribbles. 11 dribbles. 60 points on 11. 60 points on 11 dribbles. But that's crazy to me. I can't. I'm sorry, bro.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Growing up a Lakers fan, and when we used to match up with the Spurs a lot, bro, the player I feared most on that team was Manu Ginobili, bro. Bro, Manu was cold, and the fact that he just accepted his OKC, he accepted his OKC James Harden role. But I definitely believe we could have gotten a Rockets version of Manu, like if he broke off and got his own team, bro. Manu, bro, come on, bro.
I don't think he needed to though. Like, I think it's.
I don't think he would average like 36, but I think he would like average like 28.
Yeah, he plays in the 2000s, so yeah, definitely not 36. But
if Klay had his own team, bro, I'm telling you,
if Klay had his own team,
they would be in the lottery. They would be in the lottery. They would be in the lottery.
I just need everyone to understand that Manu Ginobili is just a much better player than Tony Parker. Once everyone can agree on that,
your own team when you can't even dribble.
Come on, conversation. But people still think Tony Parker's better than Manu. So we
the way I just seen him change. I just seen him change too many things, bro. I just can't. I can't. The same credit that people give Steph, Klay needs a line share of that credit as well for changing the league, bro. That motherfucker crazy.
Klay's overrated.
Are you glazing up?
But you don't want to give Steph that credit, so why do you want to give Klay that credit?
I do give Steph that credit.
I just heard you hate him 20 minutes ago.
He does.
I was just arguing with Showtime on the panel about that.
Me and you were talking.
Yeah, that's because you hate Magic.
No,
you
not even that.
Magic less than you hate Steph. You hate Magic more than you hate Steph. So you just
whoa, that's not true. That's not true. I give Steph credit for changing the league.
He actually.
But the Golden State Warriors and Draymond Green and Klay
to argue against Magic Johnson. Yeah, you give him a lot more credit.
You're damn fucking right.
And you had to stop him, Mars, and say, "Oh, the Steph glazing is too much." That's exactly what you said.
No, because
the Steph glaze is ridiculous.
Oh, you talking about when we were talking about what? Oh yeah, we talking about earlier when we was talking about the play where they creating plays when Steph is standing at the fucking corner. Yeah, I'm not praising that shit. The hell we talking about?
No.
You have to stop bringing up the game where he was half the offense, Dub. You got to stop bringing that
But
game.
you lie about this shit. You're lying. You provide points that are lies. So if I hate being lied to, you lied to me. Talk about him generating offense when they're generating their own offense. You're lying.
Dub, have you not seen Steph Curry? Okay, so Dub, have you not seen Steph generate? Okay, so say he's coming off
in that game.
screen.
In that game, you highly exaggerated it. That's just my point.
Who?
You.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I knew he wasn't generating all that because he scored 43. His damn
Then why
self,
did you use it as a point? I'm not doing this again. Since you guys have different definitions, Mars and Real Talk, what is y'all top 5 skilled all time in order, if possible?
Kobe.
Go first,
Hakeem,
Mars.
Kobe, Hakeem.
Garnett.
Kobe, Hakeem.
KG's probably in there. Yeah, KG's probably in there.
KG.
MJ.
LeBron? No, let me stop.
Ricky Rubio.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking between LeBron, Kawhi,
D-Wade,
Paul George,
Kyrie.
LeBron.
Kyrie. I'm thinking. We'll go with LeBron.
LeBron don't even. LeBron's not.
I think LeBron.
Niggas here hate LeBron and skill because they don't think he has it. Well, he doesn't have a bag, but he still.
You know he don't have a bag.
Yeah.
LeBron has a bag. It's just not as big as you, but he has one.
Nigga has a paper bag, bro. Come
Who
on.
got a better hand?
Okay.
Who got a better? Who got better?
Nigga got a Ziploc, man.
Who got better dribble moves? Jokic or LeBron?
Low key?
It's not okay. I'm not
gonna be nasty.
Stop.
I'm not gonna be nasty.
But I got Kobe, Kyrie.
Okay.
No, not Jokic. Kobe, Kyrie.
I'll put Steph over LeBron. I'm not even gonna lie.
Steph. I got Steph at 3.
Defense. That's why Steph and Kyrie.
Yeah. Yours did sound like a 2-way list.
KG was on the fringe as well.
That is true.
Let me see. Kobe, Kyrie, Steph. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna say Tracy, T-Mac, and
over MJ.
T-Mac had a 3-ball. This is strictly skill, sir. I'm just I guess I'll throw him MJ at number 5, so these niggas can leave me alone. Michael Jordan number 5, bro.
I wish I could just.
I don't know why he's disagreeing. You have Embiid as a more skilled player than Hakeem, so it should make sense to you, right? It should make sense.
Look at how they're talking. If you're talking skill with strictly offense and then saying Embiid's more skilled than Jokic.
Yeah, I don't know where you're coming from with that.
I miss
that.
I don't even like Embiid that much.
Who said? Wait, hold on. What the hell? Wait, who said that?
Dog.
Wait, what did I say?
You said Embiid is more skilled than Jokic offensively?
Oh yeah. The ball, the dribble moves. Because the dribble moves for sure.
But Jokic can self-create too, though.
No, but he doesn't have a heady pull-up.
He doesn't have the dribble moves.
Is decision making and vision a skill?
Bro, that's
not skill. When you talk about skill,
you love Devin Booker because of hezzy pull-up as well, bro.
Devin Booker has moves, nigga. No. KD has a hezzy pull-up.
First of all, pause. Second of all,
pull-up is the epitome of skill.
I miss the days where I was just talking to people who play basketball.
So
I plays better than you. What are you talking about?
I played against NBA.
And you're a disappointment to ballers everywhere, real talk.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You're a disappointment.
How good was T-Max 3 really? Like, was he really that good of a 3-point shooter?
It was respectable.
Considering how many of his threes were like pull-up threes, yeah, I think he was a very good 3-point shooter first time.
Very good.
Maybe. I mean,
I don't
every
think he was
time I
elite,
watch him, he's like. Every time I watch him, he's playing he's playing like for highlights, or like it felt like he's a guy who wouldn't really make any team better at all.
Who?
And he's just
Team
playing for
How do
highlights.
you feel? Wait. Can Mars? I want Mars to rebuttal. How do you feel about that, Mars? Hearing that your favorite player wouldn't be able to make a winning impact. And he was just a walking highlight reel.
I mean, calling someone a highlight reel, I think that's a compliment. I think T-Mac has shown, considering in Orlando he played very well in the playoffs. I think he was impactful.
He lost 60 games in one season in the East. That's not moving.
Okay. I never said Orlando was good every year he was there.
Come on, man. It's not moving him, he said, bro.
I never said
they were not good, but 60 games? Because I just said that offensive players, if you're really, okay, let me make a point about T-Mac. If you're that good offensively, you're supposed to floor raise. If you're floor raising, like if offense is about floor raising and you're that good offensively, you're not going to lose 60 games in the East in the early 2000s. You're not supposed to do that. Like he should.
Maybe you can, because I actually think you have good ball knowledge. But this is for you and the chat. Can you name 4 people on that Orlando team?
Which one? The T-Mac team?
The team that was following the year they blew the 3-1 lead.
Andrew Leclerc, Keith Wilkins.
You had Mike. You had Wally World.
I played an association on NBA Live with that team, so I'm not. My answer doesn't count. I know these guys were really bad.
The point being is.
I mean, it was called Dynasty Mode. It was called Dynasty Mode back then. Yeah, Dynasty Mode.
The point being is the team is not very good. So yeah, sure, maybe they should have won 35 games instead of 20 or whatever. Sure. But I don't care about whether or not you can make your terrible team less terrible. Me personally. I think T-Mac's game, as displayed with the ability to shot create, very good passing, which gets undersold by the way.
Very good. Thank you.
Play defense, put that in a winning situation, that translates. Immediately that translates. Right. He's getting a shot off on anyone, create on anyone, can run in transition, pass the ball primarily or secondarily, handle the ball, play defense, can help protect the rim, not like elite rim protection, but as a guard, rim protection. That's a winning player. He just didn't have a winning team in Orlando. And in Houston, I think he was already past his prime when he got to Houston. So
he was too injured in Houston. I'm not judging.
Yeah, the injuries started kicking his ass in Houston.
Houston T-Mac to Orlando T-Mac, drastically different players.
Very different, man.
But Orlando T-Mac's a winning player, in my opinion.
I have 2 questions anyway, man. First of all, how come T-Mac's your favorite player? Just out of curiosity.
Going back and watching like the 2000s, which is the best era of basketball. T-Mac was just always the most entertaining player to watch. I mean, you have a guy at that size who can, like I said, like everything I said, shot create on anyone. Maybe it is the highlights too, because he was dunking on people, mid-range game, 3-point game, ultimate 4 or 5 level scorer, post game, like literally everything. Then he had no flaws in his game. Like there was stuff he didn't do elite, but he could do everything. And those are like my favorite players to go back and watch. Now, favorite player doesn't mean the best player, but definitely my favorite player.
I hear that because T-Mac's my favorite player as well. He actually got me into basketball.
Maybe it's a UK
thing. Wow.
Yeah,
maybe it is a UK thing, man.
I didn't like him enough to choose his team in Dynasty Mode, but
yeah, man. Second question I have is for real talk. We love T-Mac so much, but why you got so much KD hate when they're pretty similar in their game?
To me, they're not similar. I think. Hold on, wait.
He cooked that absolute.
You gotta let that simmer for a second. Hold on.
Let that cook. Let it steam. Let it steam. Let it steam for a little bit.
Are you guys gonna let me answer the question?
A little salt, pepper. You know, he's perfectly cooked. It's crazy.
Some garam masala on that.
Like I said, you're a disappointment to ballers everywhere.
Are you gonna let me answer the
question? Honestly, I think the answer's enough. We're good.
No, it's not. So
I think it was a rhetorical question.
Stop.
Right?
KB, shut the hell up.
But it was rhetorical, right? I thought it was rhetorical.
It wasn't asking rhetorical. Because number one, I don't see him as similar players. But okay, so to answer your question, my guy, what's your name?
From
H,
the
H, call me H, bro.
H, bro.
Yeah, just call me H.
Gotcha. Okay, so look, I think T-Mac number one is a far better passer playmaker than KD. So I don't even put I see KD as like more strictly a scorer, where I see T-Mac as an all-around player.
You just don't know.
That's
KD?
number one. No, I do know KD. I'm very familiar with this game.
Wait, did you say, just before you continue, did you say better passer and playmaker?
Yes, he's a better passer and playmaker. T-Mac, yes, and playmaker.
Okay.
If we were doing a better list and not a greatest, because greatest you do have to account for like accolades and shit like that.
So you think KD's
I would have Tracy McGrady better than Kevin Durant? Yes.
So if we did a draft right now, and you had to pick between T-Mac and Kevin Durant, who would you
blame Mars so much right now.
Who's better?
What did I do?
No, KB, you're not understanding. You're not understanding. I grew up in Houston. I've gone to a lot of Tracy McGrady games.
If you had to pick between KD and Tracy McGrady, who would you pick?
I'm picking T-Mac, bro.
So you think T-Mac's a better basketball player than Kevin Durant?
I think Tracy McGrady is a top 10 talent of all time.
Prime T-Mac, healthy, no problems.
Is Tracy McGrady a better basketball player than Michael Jordan?
Let's say Golden State Warriors.
Mars, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna do that.
Say it.
The questions
say
that people
it.
want to know.
Say it. Is he more skilled?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Is he more skilled?
I'm taking enough.
Say it, bro. You're not a man. You're not a man for real. A real nigga would stand on business.
Wait. You said T-Mac's more skilled than Michael Jordan?
Look at you looking for this clip, Dub. I'm not doing the MJ hate anymore.
Stop
because
being
them
a hoe,
niggas hated
man.
me with the
Come on.
COVID shit.
Yo, stand on. Yo, real talk. Stand on business. Stand on business, bro.
Okay, look. Everybody. Okay, look. I'll do it.
Man, you
I'll do it. Put me in the tight zoom, Dub.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
You want to be all up in the face.
Solo screen.
No, turn the camera on.
Hey, y'all niggas kind of have to like, nigga, no, I'm sitting in the car. Tracy McGrady is more, bro. You niggas fucking up the clip talking. Tracy McGrady is a more skilled basketball player than Michael Jordan. Yes.
If you had if you had to pick between a draft between Michael Jordan and Tracy McGrady, who would you pick?
Oh, I'm choosing MJ, but yeah.
No way. You're not standing on business.
So, wait.
He's not standing on it.
You said. Wait. I want to see where this list goes. You said T-Mac to you is like a top 10 like peak player, like basketball player.
I'm talking about top 10 talent. He's a top 10 talent. That's what I said.
Okay, cool. Who's your top 10 talent?
Your talent, yeah.
My top 10 talents would be
Kobe.
In no specific order. No specific order.
Mm-hmm.
Would be Kobe, Mike, Braun, Tracy McGrady. And again, this is talent, people. This is talent.
Kyrie?
Anthony Davis. No, Anthony Davis.
I like this. No Shaq?
Shaq, my bad. Yeah, you're right. Shaq.
Steph?
KD is a top 10 talent. I'm not going to do that to him. He is a top 10 talent.
It's a good list so far.
I think Steph and Kyrie are top 10 talents. They don't have the size and athleticism, but I think their hand-eye coordination, it shows in number one Kyrie's ball handling and Steph's shooting. I think that is a talent, bro. Them niggas different. They're different. So how many names is that?
That's 9.
How many names is that?
No, Hakeem is insane.
Yeah, 9. Are you going to put Hakeem, Jokic, or Embiid in here at all?
Embiid's a good name as far as talent. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. Victor in your mama. Victor in your mama? Yeah. Yes, sir. Top 10 talent for sure.
Victor and your mama.
So where does Michael Beasley fall on this list?
Can we just pronounce last names normally, guys? We forgot.
I like the Victor. I like the Victor and your mama.
In your mama is crazy.
Yeah, that woman going to need a wheelchair after that.
Oh my god.
My bad.
Yo,
got it. Mars, you.
That's a crazy.
Yeah, you needed a break, bro. That's insane. Wheelchair is crazy. Oh my god.
How do you guys?
You ain't
feel
never
about
seen white
Carmelo
chicks, bro.
for most skilled?
No, I'm not going with that. No.
Dubs it. Dub. Damn.
Yo, first of all,
Set that
Giannis
man to the
got
shower
this
realm.
Real talks list, not ours.
Yeah, we're not involved in this
Ask
in any
him.
way.
Yeah, this is
According-
my top 10 talent list, and bro, those are 10 very talented people that I just named.
You don't have KD in your current top 10. I don't know. If
I don't think there's anything.
I had KD in the top 10 of talent.
No,
What
you
you talking
don't. I'm talking about current, just NBA top 10. I actually forgot that. I don't know why that reminded me of that. What?
I don't have KD in the top 10. Yes, I do.
No, you don't, bro. You don't.
I did. How you gonna
whole
tell me?
arguing about KD not being top 10?
Huh? Who's
I
arguing?
had him at 10. I said Devin Booker was better, but I had him at 10.
I'm still trying to
Remember,
understand.
it might
How come you got
have
so
been
much
like,
KD
right,
hate,
it might have
man?
been like right after the playoffs. You was very passionately arguing that KD wasn't top 10.
Me?
Both of them are in the top 10.
Real talk.
already,
He
then.
be capping,
Wait, who
bro.
are the other
He
10?
said he was
Because-
around like 9 to 10.
Nah, I
bro.
have KD
Thank
as
you.
top.
9
I
to
think
10.
I have
bottom
KD.
half,
I
top 10.
have KD 5 right now. Okay.
I have
That's
KD.
a good shout.
I have
I'm
KD.
fine. I'm gonna go with 5.
I have
Yeah,
I have Jokic,
Isn't
Steph,
this our
Giannis,
area,
Luka,
though?
and
Disgrace to
KD. That's
basketball
my top
players
5.
everywhere,
I
real
have
talk.
Giannis, Jokic, Steph, KD,
And then Luka.
and then Luka, AD, and Embiid.
My fellow hoopers would
You
never
think?
do
Oh,
this.
you think AD is better than Embiid as well?
AD and Luka, AD, and Embiid are just chilling in the little.
I think
Not
Luka's
close
like
enough
more solidified. To me, I think he's more solidified as being like better players than those two guys.
yet.
So real talk, you're
AD
a
defense
Tatum
can
fan,
move
right?
really
So
heavily.
yeah, so
And
I am a
Embiid's
Tatum
defense
guy.
moves me as well. In the
Do you have
playoffs, so in the
Tatum
regular
above
season.
Embiid just needs to be healthy in a postseason setting. I actually think he'd be fine. Like defensively last
Yeah,
You
year,
but
said,
he
do
was
I have
never gonna
Tatum
happen.
above Luka?
Yeah, I know you're a Tatum fan. So do you have him above Luka?
he's not that delusional, so I don't think so.
No, I have Luka better right now, but
Okay.
I do think that they're on the same tier, and I do think that people think the gap is
In
bigger
what,
than
man?
it actually is.
In what? Real talk. What did this
Real
seem
talk,
to
bro.
Bro,
Jason
Luka
Tatum
is
still has to beat the Damian Lillard allegations. I don't care.
stop, Mars, stop.
That's the tier he's in for me. He's in the Damian Lillard tier. So.
He's in my
Jesus
bottom half of the
Christ.
top 10. That is true.
He's in my LeBron, Dame, Jason Tatum tier. That's where he is.
Is he beating the healthy Kawhi allegations?
Who?
Oh no, healthy Kawhi is in the Luka, Embiid, AD tier.
Why do we do this like win healthy thing and then like don't include
You ain't have a
LeBron?
problem
Like,
when
if
we did it for
LeBron
AD?
is healthy,
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think. Wait, hold on.
if
That-
LeBron is
when
healthy,
LeBron is
he is
healthy-
top 5.
No, but when he's healthy, he's in the Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard tier.
LeBron, I think, has another problem. I think
LeBron is top
he has
5 when
another
he's healthy.
problem.
Mars,
Like, I think his
stop.
problem.
No.
You really
No.
think Joel
LeBron
Embiid
is
is
not
better
better
than a
than
healthy
Kevin
LeBron James?
I'm not taking LeBron over KD.
Oh my god.
That's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous to say that.
It is
Let's tell you.
ridiculous.
We
It's
in 2023.
ridiculous.
I don't know why we're acting like I'm making bold takes here.
Look, a healthy LeBron is still a very good player, but a healthy KD, hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
healthy
But
LeBron is
Steph
very
Davis.
good, great, maybe top 10. He ain't
Maybe
Kevin
top 10 is crazy. Maybe top 10 is
Maybe.
insane.
He might be 11, he might be 10, he might be 9. I don't know. But
Real.
Maybe
Yeah,
top
okay,
10 is
okay.
The
wild.
problem with LeBron is actually the fact that when he plays really well, he gets tired before the fourth quarter, and then he just like decreases
Yeah,
in
'cause he's old.
production.
Yeah, I don't. He's the guy's.
Yeah,
How old is
that's
he
the
turning this year?
problem, like,
39.
yeah, 39.
Yeah,
LeBron
but
hasn't
the
been
thing
better
is,
than Kevin
Jimmy
Durant since
Butler-
2017. So.
Okay.
Wait.
Now that's
Oh
crazy.
my God, what?
Yo, where's
Oh, wait.
someone put him in a yo Mars? Since no one is here,
Mars is
put
trolling.
yourself
I'm
in
not
a
gonna let
tight
him
zoom.
gaslight me. He's trying to
Put your-
gaslight me. He's trying
Put
to
yourself in
gaslight
a tight zoom. Put yourself
So
in a
what
tight
were the
zoom.
conversations in 2017 after the finals?
Stop, Mars. Stop. I'm not letting you do this.
What on ESPN?
Are we forgetting?
Who was having these talks?
No.
Tell me.
Skip Bayless, what are you talking
No.
about?
Who was having these
It's not-
talks?
The
Skip
world
Bayless.
of basketball was.
Who is the world of what is the world of basketball? Like who? Main? You talk about ESPN First Take?
They might
Skip
might
Bayless.
influence a lot of the basketball world, but everyone.
So who? So
Bayless.
you're not giving me
Skip
specifics though.
Bayless.
You can give me some examples.
Skip
Like,
Bayless. It's Skip Bayless.
Yeah, Skip Bayless was saying it. Yeah, Skip Bayless.
okay, the guy who hates LeBron James. Cool. Who else was saying it?
Prove that he hates
doesn't hate
LeBron. Prove that he hates LeBron.
He's giving objective takes.
Are
on
we?
him.
Okay. All right. Come on, guys.
Exactly. But yeah, so LeBron used to be the best player in the world. I'm not arguing that. He had a time from 2011 to 2014. He was the best player in the world.
14?
But he hasn't been better than KD. Yeah.
Steph was better in 15 and 16. So,
Stop.
that is true.
What are we doing?
That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. Wait. Tell me. Look.
Wait. So we're saying in 2016,
no.
when Steph did what he did, he wasn't the best player in the world.
Yeah, he was the best player in the world.
Bro, LeBron has been the best player in the world from 2011 to like 2021. 2021, he was no longer the best.
No. So he was. Wait, let me ask Real Talk this question, please. Was LeBron better than Steph? I'm not even gonna bring up 15-16. Was he better than Steph in 14-15? I dare this nigga to lie. Go ahead.
Okay, that was LeBron's down year. Yes, I get you.
He needed to get the re-up in the PEDs. I know everyone remembers when he had to go back to Miami for a little while. But it's cool. I digress. We could just let that one slide that he had to just go to Miami mid-season and then came back 15 pounds. Whatever. Cool. We ignore that. Steph was better than him that year. Then he improved the next year, and we're still gonna act like Steph wasn't the best player in the world. Based on what? The last 4 games of the finals? Is that what it is?
Stop. Oh my God, why are we doing this? Look, LeBron James was the best player.
You just keep repeating the same statement. You're not telling me why. Like
I'm repeating facts. I'm repeating 2 + 2 = 4. From 2011 to 2020.
We heard you we heard you. Why was he better than Steph in 16? Why was he best player? Why was he better than Steph in 16?
Okay, I'll tell you, KB. So 14-15 definitely was a down year for Bron. Cool. But then he still, in the playoffs and then the finals, still established himself as the best player in the world.
What did he do in the finals that established himself?
He did the same thing in 16.
30. What did he average? 30-something on what was the splits?
That 39% shooting established him.
Stop. Oh my God.
And then in 16, when you witnessed Steph have literally, arguably, the greatest offensive regular season that you've seen in the history of our league. You still would think LeBron is the better player in that season.
Better. He was a better player.
Why
We
in that
don't have
season?
time for why, because we have to end the show, and Real Talk knows that. That's why he keeps saying this nonsense.
He just kept reiterating. This nigga was just reiterated the same thing from 2011 to 2021. He was better, but you literally just admitted to him being worse in 14-15. So your statement of 11 to 21 is already wrong.
For a season, I'm saying he's a better basketball player.
Let me read the last super chat.
The last 2 seasons he wasn't better, so that's not true. He wasn't even. Bro, stop.
So Reggie Reg said, "Isn't Jordan 5-3 all time versus T-Mac?" Sure. And now we have to end the show.
Who gives a fuck?
Open field is next. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.